Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial with the noob Cecile, and we are playing the dumb way, trying to figure out this game from the perspective of somebody who has never played any sort of game like this before. We're talking no space games, no nothing like it. I have never touched a space game in my life. Closest thing that I've touched to a space game is World of Warcraft. Which obviously is nothing like it. So, as you can tell, I'm kind of a noob gamer myself. Not that I'm new to gaming, but I just am very, very choosy about the games I play. And this one I've been looking forward to for so long. And I'm struggling with it. I'll tell you guys this. I've been really, really struggling with it. So if you are too, you're not alone. So, I was stuck on a different world. I managed to get myself to a whole different solar system. And then I couldn't get back because I had no antimatter recipe. Why didn't I get an antimatter recipe? Apparently it was something you needed to pick up on your first choice with Atlas. Well, I did choose Atlas. And that is where the choice ended for me. I had no idea what else you should do with this Atlas thing. All I know is you need to make these things called bypass chips, and I've made a few of those and put them into things, and then was like, okay, well, this didn't help me at all, and continued on. After a while, I was like, all right, let's just start looking for language stuff, and I did that, and let's start looking for things to sell. Oh my god, my inventory is full. How do I know what to sell and what's important and what's not? Oh my god, tearing my hair out. So I was like, alright, I'm just gonna sell everything, kind of clear out my inventory, just keep some plutonium and some stuff to charge suit stuff with, and leave it at that. And then we're gonna go and try and find how to do this. Finally, I had to resort to a dang tutorial to say what to do, and apparently I need to be finding these monolith things. Fantastic. In the process, I also find a manufacturing facility, break down the door, almost die from sentinels twice, and finally I was like, alright, got to that manufacturing facility. Once I got in, bingo! There was the antimatter recipe. I may have gotten lucky, you may not find it there. Apparently you have to find it at a monolith or something. So, if you get lucky enough to find, or you can use one of your bypass chips and find something to put it in, and it tells you where to find a manufacturing facility, you might get lucky and get one of the antimatter recipes you need. Once you got that, looks like we might be golden from here. I'm not sure. I finally made my way over to Monolith to learn a few more words. As you can tell, I've gotten a few here. Viking ancients, and I learned the word for gas, and I learned the word for unacceptable at this little monolith here. Then I go over and interact with this big ball thing, which I did not know existed in the other. I swear I've had 2 or 3 other monoliths that I've looked at. Not sure, just nothing like this size. So it says all of this stuff. Great. Oh boy, what choice do I make? Shakes the ground, I walk on. How about let's stand back instead of reach in? I really don't want to piss off any old time things. That's my show of respect. Great, alright. That's a good decision in my book. Whoa. Well, I have to say, this game is just like, whoa to me in multiple ways. And I learned something. Health levels rise. Oh, good, because I was nearly dead. I had 2 plus signs left. Okay, so I learned a word there. I learned a word there. That's what you want to look for learning words, and you should always try to learn the language of the area you're in. I speak from experience. I've lived in Korea 3 years, and now I live in Japan, and I'm actively studying Japanese. It's my 5th language. Learn the word for hi. Good word to know. Especially if you like getting that way. So this planet is actually pretty cool. It's got lots of interesting resources on it. Those green things up there apparently are very valuable. And I just don't have much room for them. So what am I going to do here? Should I go and try to mine that? That's emerald over there. Very valuable resource and very, very high price on the market. Let's see, what does this do? Nothing from over here. Alright, let's go take a jump down. I don't like falling. I use my jetpack. Kind of put myself down very slowly there. Wish I knew what that sound was. That whooshing sound. Like you've got a helicopter over you. Oh, copper, 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 copper. I need it. Badly. Because I was, well, I just sold everything. And apparently I'm gonna need some of this stuff for something I saw. So, gather as much as you can. At least a stack of everything. And by stack, I mean, this tab here, Starship Inventory, these are stacks. Things like this is an empty stack. And you make stuff there. And this is a stack. And see, I've only got a little bit of copper. I'm going to destroy this whole thing. I've got some titanium. Apparently I have a Viking effigy. Ooh, apparently that's valuable. Look at the value of it. But right now I feel quite rich with my units here. And I have no idea what you're supposed to do with them. Not yet, but I think since I need antimatter, I'm going to find out very quickly. Let's see, what else have I gotten here? A better multi-tool. This thing looks pretty badass but old and used. It manages to have 9 slots. I upgraded it from one of those aliens. He seemed to be very, very scared of his boast and wanted to leave. I took his tool. Apparently that was not a good thing. Just keep in mind. Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. So, boltcaster, you can charge it up with carbon. And I've got plenty of carbon. Damien 9, that stuff is too useful. However, you can find it out in space a lot. Just hit pretty much any... See? Oh yeah. You pretty much just hit any asteroid. Most of the way, it's probably going to be Thamium 9. So far, I've discovered. Anyway, so you're stuck in boltcaster. How do you change it? Very easy. It took me a while to figure this out. X. You press X. Do you know how long it took me to figure that out? I'm actually quite scared to admit. Woohoo! This is fun. I'll be back with you guys when I finish destroying this floating structure. Okay, not too bad of a job here. Usually I try to clean it up a little bit better than that, but oh well. I don't like leaving things like that, but it is really difficult to get the small pieces. Let's go see what this big thing is over here. If this is mineable, it's probably just iridium. I do need a little bit more of that. Sold a little bit too much of it, most likely. Yeah! Alright. Give me some. Oh, this blast big holes. As you upgrade your gun, it looks like it destroys bigger and bigger holes. I'm not sure why that piece is not happening. Oh well. Yeah, for whatever reason. Yeah, it just destroys bigger and bigger holes, which is kind of cool looking. Alright, how much did I get out of that thing? Going to exosuit over here. I got a stack of copper plus a little bit more. Let's go ahead and see about transferring that. X to transfer. X to transfer. Back to the starship with all of that copper. Looks like when it all stacked up, and when you put it in your spaceship, I think you can do more of a stack. Yeah, I didn't even make made just half a stack. Yeah. Your spaceship can store quite a lot when you think about it. but it's just very specific about what items. And if you've got one thing, it's its own stack, just like Minecraft. If you play Minecraft a lot, which, yeah, it's very similar to that. Let's see, I can't really stack anything anymore. I can't wait to get rid of that. That is nice. And, alright, so, destroy a little bit more iridium here, maybe? The more of this I get, the better. I apparently am going to need it, so I might as well just go ahead and collect everything I had over and over again. And then we'll figure out how to make some antimatter finally. Alright, how much do I have there? Let's check that. Iridium, a stack and a half. Transfer that. Okay. Alright, well, there we go. And
No free slots in ship inventory.
Looks like I've got a full stack of that. Iridium? Yes, I do. Alright, so I don't really need any more of this, and I could probably just dump this off here. But since I might need it here soon, not gonna bother until I'm just totally out of stuff again. Which will happen in about 5 minutes. I know I've got enough iron. Let's see, that's probably some carbon there. Don't really need any carbon. Look at that beautiful planet up there in the sky. Apparently I'm on a moon right now. Let's see, do I need any carbon real quick? Nope, I'm good on carbon. Fantastic. There doesn't seem to be any thamium-9 or anything like that, which kind of sucks, but there is plenty of that on a few planets around here. I ran out of space for that stuff anyway. I've just been collecting collecting it like crazy because everything runs on thamium-9 apparently, from what I read. Look at these cool iron structures. Yeah, they're all different, but there's iron everywhere. Alright, anything else here? I don't think I've missed anything. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's done some damage to that. It's a ruin. What do I expect? Alright, where'd I put my ship? Oh yeah, I just followed the little white hexagon. And you should get there. Now, here's the thing with that whole jump boost and run thing. I'm running and jump boosting, and it just slows you right down. It doesn't work the same as PlayStation. Still trying to figure out a way around that, because apparently there might be a different way. What is that, I wonder? Let's go check out this red thing real quick. Uh-oh. Yes, it's telling me how to craft antimatter, and I'm going to be doing that in just a few minutes here. But we gotta... I'm tired. Let's just make sure that this is not more copper. Yes, I know. What is this? Apparently nothing. Got it. Alright. Alright, let's see what we can do in terms of crafting antimatter, if we can do it here or where. As you notice, my computer's starting to have some issues with the screen here. It's because I've been playing for hours and hours and hours and need to reset it. Bear with me here. We'll see what we can do. In the meantime, craft product. And then you go to warp cell and it says you need to craft antimatter and you have to have thamium. Well, I got plenty of that, so... Alright, what do I need? Electron vapor, got one. Iridium, got plenty. Zinc. God, I hope enough. I have enough now, but boy, I want to fill up this tank here. So, crafting away.
Product constructed.
Woohoo! Alright, now we need another slot. Right here, very, very slowly. Uh-oh. Right-clicking. Tab? Escape? Alright, well, escape gets you out of that at least. Alright, let's go back. Maybe if we get out of the ship, it'll be a little bit better. Once again, apologies. It's just because I've been playing for hours and I am now recording, and the recording and the Audacity program going at the same time is probably what's really doing it. It's not necessarily the game, because it's been working very, very well for me this whole day until I started recording this. So generally, it's just probably my computer's running it a little slow until the game is optimized. We'll just have to deal with it. Hey guys, be patient. Let's give it a few weeks. Come on. Okay. So, it's a game. We paid for it. Whatever. Yes, but at least let's be patient till they work out some of the bugs. They can't know all of the computers all over the world all at the same time and fix it perfectly before they release the game. Not unless they've got a budget of a couple $1 billion or something. And even World of Warcraft, that does have that budget, still has bugs when they release a new expansion. So don't give me any lip about that budget thing, supposedly meaning that they can have the time and energy to have things perfect. It doesn't work like that. Anyway, I have can you tell I've got some feelings about that. But this is a tutorial, not Cecile's feelings. So, getting back in here, or no, let's go ahead and tab and see if it... Oh, so much better. Alright. Now we go back to E. Here. Warp cell! We can construct a warp cell!
Constructed.
Finally! Wahoo! Alright, now we go back to Starship. And... hyperdrive. Install.
Technology recharge.
Yatta! We can go back into space and go to a different solar system now. Solar system. Star system. Only our system is called solar system. Did you know that? Yeah, I did. But it's still habit to say. Alright. I do it a few more times, but you'll probably be like, okay, well, I know kind of what to do now. So, you probably don't need to do too much with that. Let me show you a few of the recipes that you managed to pick up and what you do to pick some of this stuff up. Some of these things might come already pre-installed with your multi-tool, and some of them you click on the button and you can install really cool technology. Where do you get these recipes, you may ask? Here's your answer. Well, that's one answer. No, not those guys. Look at all that green. I wonder if that's all emerald. It might be. Okay, so a few of these things that you see flying around here are drones. You can kill one. Be aware, they call for more. They call for reinforcements. However, when you do kill one, they drop this barrel. Inside the barrel, you can actually look it up and see what's inside the barrel. When you see what's inside the barrel, you pick up these cool recipes. That's pretty much it. You can also get recipes like from the manufacturing facility and from the walls of the areas, the creatures you meet. Which we haven't even done that, have we? I'm actually a little scared to do this, but here we go. Let's see how good this acts for us here. Hey guys, I'm friendly. I hope you are too. W. Hold. And eventual lift off. Oh my god, this is gonna be terrible to watch if this is like this. It's probably got those, some other things going on with those things nearby. And it's probably causing it. So I won't make you watch all of this. Instead, I'll just explain it here as we attempt to very frame rate droppingly go somewhere. Anyway, so you go and you land at places and you save your game at those points. Some of those buildings and some of those save points have buildings, and some of those buildings have creatures. You go and talk to them. When you go and talk to them, they give you like one time to free talk with them. Once you've talked with them, you just pay them in carbon, really food, and they will talk to you again, usually to offer some sort of healing or shield charge or something. However, in those particular places, there are also things on the walls or on the table. Take a look at everything. Interact with everything. You'll see some plants there. You basically get some carbon out of those. There's also things on the walls for healing, and there's also things on the walls that have recipes in them. So, that is the real big trick there. I am attempting to go this way, but my computer is just not going to have it here. So I guess I'll go ahead and wrap up this video and hope that this tutorial was decently informative for you, as we both try to figure out how the hell to play a game like this when you've never played a game like this at all before. I'm having fun with it despite the confusion and frustration, and that's part of video games, so I'm having fun with it. Anyway, hopefully you've learned something new with this shorter video here, because I'm not going to put you through another couple of minutes of this frame by frame flying mess. I'm going to probably land here, do a computer reset, and then continue playing after a break. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. See you later.